this is why we are here.
All right, so let me interject right here. This is actually quite common in the streaming age. When two people are watching a show together and one goes ahead without the other, it's a sign of infidelity. It creates trust issues. It causes tension in a relationship.
I don't believe this.
What I don't believe? How you could watch that show behind my back.
I did!
He still won't admit it. I would get the show ready to go to push play, and it would say start over or resume. It only says that if you've already watched the episode.
What do you have to say about that, Brad?
Fine, okay? Yes, I watched episodes of The Mandalorian before you did, okay? Satisfied?
No, I would have been satisfied knowing my husband and I were doing the same show at the same time. Now I wonder, how many other shows have you done this with?
Was it really one time, Brad?
Stay out of this.
Don't get mad at her. She's just doing her job. Answer the question. Have there been others?
What? Baby, of course not.
I don't think I can believe it anymore.
All right, Brad. You need to be honest with your wife and yourself.
Yes, there have been others. Are you happy now? Are you happy to hear that I've watched dozens and dozens of Handmaid's Tale, Ted Lasso, Succession, Schitt's Creek, Better Call Saul, WandaVision, Bridgerton, True, RuPaul's Drag Race, Brown, Into the Shadows, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, HBO Max, Apple TV Plus, Quibi! That's right. I've been at Quibi.
Oh my God! I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was Quibi bad.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm a man. I have needs.
And what? You're saying that I can't fulfill your needs?
No, I'm just saying that. Just, I don't know.
No. Whatever it is you're dying to say, please just say it.
Well, it's just you get in the same routine. You watch the same stuff over and over. It's like, yeah, the office is great. I love it. But I can't watch that show anytime because there are so many other great things out there.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry that I like to watch the same shows over and over again. It's comforting to me to know that when I turn it on, it's going to be exactly what I need it to be. You knew this about me when we started dating. I told you that I rewatch shows all the time. I thought when we got married, we vowed to be faithful to each other.
We did. Being faithful is hard. We didn't know we got married. We were entering peak TV.
It's like I don't even know this man anymore. I married the dad from Malcolm in the Middle and ended up with Breaking Bad.
All right. So, if I can just say something here. Marriage is a give and take. And spoiler alert, it's not easy. You have your highs and you have your lows. Much like The Walking Dead. Okay? So, I have a suggestion for you two, and I've seen it work with other couples. One about an open marriage.
What, like dating other people?
No, an open marriage in television watching. So think of it as discovering why you both enjoy the same TV show together. You can watch with friends or you can watch by yourself. That way you'll know why you like watching TV together.
It could work.
Yeah, we can certainly think about it.
Oh, well, I hope you do. Oh, man, that's all the time we have.
Really? That hour flew by.
Yeah, we were just getting to the good part.
Yes, quite the cliffhanger. Well, you can hit next episode instead.
Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. Not just the names of Ninja Turtles. These are the names of great Renaissance artists whose work has lasted through the centuries. Their names conjure up masterpieces, and the names of greats who came after them. Picasso, Rembrandt, Van Gogh, Dali, Monet, Manet, Munch, Cézanne, Kahlo, O'Keeffe, Pollock, Matisse, Kandinsky, Renoir, Gauguin, Warhol, Rodin, Banksy. Of course, all these artists had to start somewhere, perhaps picking up their first paintbrush or sculpture tool in an art class, like the one we are about to see in the next One Act of the Night. This is Job Model, written by Gene McLendon.
I'm looking for the job model. This isn't going to be rude, is it?
Yes, this next segment concerns animation. Go right in there. Now, look at here. Right there. Yes, sweetie pie, there!
I feel dopey in this.
Drop your rope and step down there. Thank you. You may step back into the dressing room.
revealing. This is all right.
Drop your robes and step down there.
All right, you there, break it up. This here's a raid. This is a raid. Get over this wall, boys. Yeah, see, this here's a raid.
Now hear this. This is an art class, a respectable art class.
This is a hoochie coochie show is what it is. All right, you're coming with me. You're going down to the window. Get him, boys. Come on.
Television has been one of the premier art forms in America for nearly a century, and it has certainly come a long way from its humble beginnings. These days, there are so many different channels and streaming services. We have a wealth of different shows to watch in an instant, each suited to appeal to the specific needs of any given viewer. As such, it is easy to forget the days when there was just ABC, CBS, and NBC. And of course, the Public Broadcasting Service, otherwise known as PBS. We don't always think of PBS when we think of the great things on TV these days, but it is always reliable for quality television for every person in the family. So let's change the dial and see what's going on over on PBS with this One Act, Viewers Like You, written by Kenan Stewart.
Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha Placeholder Name.
And I'm Don T. Kong. And we'd like to thank you for coming to PBS for our annual pledge drive.
Here at PBS, we are committed to bringing you the finest in quality programming for all ages. And to do that, we rely on donations from viewers like you.
That's right, Samantha. Now, as we all know, this past year hasn't been the easiest for any of us. And that's true of PBS as well. But that hasn't stopped our commitment to bringing you the finest quality programming that television has to offer. So with that in mind, we'd like to share with you some clips from shows so you can see right now exactly how PBS has handled this pandemic.
One of the long-time staples of PBS are the beloved residents of Sesame Street. Let's see just how they've been dealing with COVID.
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Cookie Monster. And I'm here too, I guess. I really don't want to leave. Oh, Oscar, don't say that. It's nice to be able to go places again. Cookie Monster, so many restaurants to eat, so many new cookies. I don't know. I liked it better last year. Everyone had to leave me alone. It was paradise. If anyone even thought about getting near me, I just coughed. And they would run for the hills. Oscar, aren't you glad people are getting back to work? No, I work from home. Have you seen this trash can? It is amazing. It has all I could ever need in here. Well, during quarantine, when people learn new skills, Cookie Monster makes so many cookies, and even trying to make banana bread for some strange reason. Did you learn anything, Oscar? Yeah, I learned that if people are really deprived for anything to watch on television, you can get them to watch a bunch of idiots with bad haircuts play with tigers. Very nice, very nice. They would call me Oscar the Nice. We know what Oscar need a half dozen cookies. Why a half dozen? We think a full dozen. Now we easy 6. Did I hear 6? That's the number of the day. Count with me, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
anytime you watch Sesame Street, you're just instantly transported back to that childhood place.
Exactly. And it wouldn't be possible without the wonderful folks at home who donate. The phone lines are open, people. Please donate so that we can continue to bring you the best that television has to offer.
That's right. And speaking of donations, we here at PBS have been able to do some amazing things with those donations. Things that would have been an incredible fantasy not too many years ago.
Right you are, Don. Through the amazing advancement of technology, we have been able to bring back some of your favorite PBS classics, just as you remember them. Now you can see shows that have long been off the air through digital recreation, with all new stories for the pandemic. Please enjoy this episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day for me. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Let's make the most of this beautiful day. We all wear our masks. COVID must go away. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor. I've been wearing a mask so long, I've grown a beard. It's nice to see you today. I've missed you. I have all sorts of plans for us today. First, we will visit the land of make-believe, where King Friday the 13th has been saying some strange things about this disease, but I'm sure our good friend Daniel Striped Tiger will help him out. And then we will look at picture and see about some essential workers who have helped this country out in this strange time. Maybe some of your mommies and daddies are essential workers. But even if they aren't essential workers, I'm sure they're essential to each of you. Have many of your mommies and daddies been working from home? I know about that. I work from home every day. But I bet they're excited to see you every day. I know I would be. I wonder who that could be. Why, it's our mail person, Mr. McFeely. Hello, Mr. McFeely.
Hello, Mr. Rogers.
We were just talking about essential workers during this time and how they help us out so much. And you, Mr. McFeely, are an essential worker as well.
That's correct, Mr. Rogers. All postal workers are essential workers.
Well, I've always thought of you as an essential worker, Mr. McFeely. And all the fine men and women who work at the post office are essential because they deliver us letters from the people who are most important in our lives.
That's correct, Mr. Rogers. Speaking of which, here's your mail.
Thank you, Mr. McFeely. I hope you have a great day.
You too. Goodbye.
It's nice to receive letters these days. Helps us to remember that even though we can't be with the people that we care about all the time, we can still show them by sending them a letter. Well, it's about time we visit the land of make-believe, so let's hop on the trolley and see where King Friday and Daniel are going.
Now, I don't know about you, Samantha, but anytime I see Mr. Rogers, I just get that warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
I know exactly what you mean, John. He's everyone's favorite neighbor. And speaking of fuzzy, our next show is a little something about that.
Oh, yes. Now, everyone loves The Joy of Painting, starring Bob Ross. And no one loves it more than the star of our new show, Happy Little Trees, the world's first and finest cover artist, Rob Boss. Now, Rob Boss is such a Bob Ross fan that he has dedicated himself to making sure that Bob Ross's timeless message of creativity and joy is spread to a new generation. So please enjoy a clip from our brand new show, Happy Little Trees, starring Rob Boss.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me on Happy Little Trees. I'm your host, Rob Boss. As I said a few moments ago, today we're painting a nice landscape. Now we have some trees here, just some happy little trees. The trees are spread out, just like we have to be. Don't want to crowd the trees. They need room to breathe, just like we do. And we have some lovely, lovely trees here. Now it's okay if your trees don't look exactly like this. That's okay. We're all in this together. And what is most important is just that we're having a good time. It's okay if you make mistakes or happy little accidents. We are trying our best, and that's all anyone can ask of us, right? Now, we're going to clean this brush here. And we're just going to beat the devil out of it right now. Oh, that's always such a fun part. Now, we're going to take a little titanium white here, and we're going to put a mask right on this tree. That's right, put a mask on this tree. You see, this tree is trying to go into the grocery store. It's trying to find the grocery store. And it needs this mask on if it's going to enter the store. So we're going to help the tree get this mask on. Since the tree doesn't have any arms, we need our help to get the mask on. Oh, that is looking good. These trees have it right these days, you know. They can be outside, not really having to worry about anything. They're just happy little trees. It would be nice if we could be out there with you. Some days I go in the woods in my backyard and just sit there among the trees. It's so peaceful, not having to worry if I'm standing too close to another customer at Target or the people at Tulsa and wearing their mask all the time.